What's the single worst decision that's ever been made in the course of human history? The Xhosa people listening to their prophet, a teenage girl, who told them to unalive all of their cattle and that the spirits would provide for them. 75% of their population starved to death. They blamed the few who didn't unalive their cattle for the spirits not providing for them. Mao Zedong ordered Chinese peasants to unalive sparrows because he believed they ate crop, thus hurting grain production of China. Without sparrows, nothing kept the smaller bugs and insects in check. And they ate all the crops. Famine ensued. Can't decide between two. If Tsar Nicholas had sided with the peasants of the Duma instead of the nobles, there may not have been a Russian Revolution and therefore no Stalin and possibly no Cold War. If the German Reichstag decided to reject Hitler because they wouldn't be able to keep him under control, there wouldn't have been WW2. The invention and proliferation of leaded petrol by petrol conglomerates in the early 1900s. Some estimates say it's unalived over 100 million people directly or indirectly, and some estimates are far higher, raised crime worldwide for 50 years, lowered IQs worldwide, and poisoned the entire planet. Half the US population is said to still have too high lead levels in their body today, and it's still unalived 1 to 5.5 million people a year, or up to 10% of all deaths globally can be traced to lead. Fucking crazy when I learned about it. Salem witch trials or belief of witchcraft in the first place. Teenage girls drowned or burned to death over complete ignorance. Story time. So when plague or sickness used to break out, everyone seemed to be getting sick or dying except young women. What happened was that disease was being spread by infected rats. Most young women stayed home to clean the house, and a lot of them had cats as pets that would unalive these rats and so protect these women from being infected. That's why, to this day, being a witch is always accompanied by a woman with a broom and a cat. Among his many bad decisions, Hitler deciding to invade the Soviet Union was a very not smart move. The war on drugs has probably destroyed more lives than is even conceivable. It's international and potentially more costly than the world wars. Trusting the East India Company. We were colonized for 300 plus years. Sigh. Freedom in 1948. Country split into two and is still warring with each other. Own country people treated less than humans. Spices stolen. Wealth stolen. Abundance depleted. Thank you. Kingdom in which the sun never sets. The decision to strip Imperial Germany of her colonies, motivated entirely by French and British greed. Had she been allowed to keep her colonies, there is a more than 90% chance Hitler would have emigrated and WW2 never would have happened. Inventing and accepting the idea that we can economically grow infinitely and exponentially without consequence. It will eventually result in the fall of humanity, as we are so utterly married to the belief through generations of propaganda that we cannot even entertain an alternative. I would argue either the burning of the Great Library of Alexandria or Thomas Edison absolutely destroying Nikola Tesla's career. One set humanity back by centuries and one ruined probably the greatest innovative mind since Da Vinci. Imagine where we'd be as a society if neither thing had happened. It is a tie between people believing trickle-down economics worked and electing Donald Trump was a good thing. Take you pick, as they were both disgusting lies. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more.